Hello everybody, this is Flying to Bob and welcome to race number 10 of the 2020-21 NROL Goldfish Truck Series season. This is the MBTA Triple Truck Challenge race number 3. Yes sir, we have come to the third and final race of the MBTA Triple Truck Challenge. So it's going to be interesting to see, who can take home the money, who can take home the win, who can take home all the sausages and everything and all that stuff. You know how it is. Of course, it's a shorter race than the race that we just ran yesterday, but it is slightly more important, at least for the drivers in this series. So, with that being said, it's going to be interesting to see how this one turns out. Yesterday's race was a bit of a precursor of what we might just see today. So, let's just see what is going to happen this time. So, let's give you starting grid for this race. So in the both, this one is Ben Rhodes, second is Zane Smith, third is Todd Gillen, fourth is Adam Garcia, fifth is Chase Birdie, sixth is Tom Majeski, seventh is Tyler Ankrum, eighth is Paul Jackson, ninth is William Seaman, 10th is Sheldon Creed, 11th is Christian Ekes, 12th is Derek Krause, 13th is Johnny Sauter, 14th is Grant Hanfinger, 15th is Austin Hill, 16th is Chandler Smith, 17th is Spencer Davis, 18th is John Hunter Nemechek, 19th is Galen Downey, 20th is Isaac Nordic, 21st is Declan DeLillo, 22nd is Chase Dunbar, 23rd is George Friesen, 24th is Logan Cole, 25th is Matt Crafton, 26th is Brett Moffitt, 27th is Mr. Collins, 28th is Brett Belisard, 29th is Christian Vargas, 30th is Cody Cleveland, 31st is Spencer Boyd, 32nd is Marshall Burrow, 33rd is Nat Lecker, 34th is Tyke Fogelman, 35th is also itself, 36th is Tanner Gray, 37th is Jordan Anderson, 38th is Travis Pastrana, 39th is Brendan Poole, 40th is Angelica Rush, 41st is Cody Robal, and 42nd is Tim Veens. Alright, there you go. That is just very good for the race. Should be an interesting one. So, of course, like it's been for now the past couple races, couple weeks now, the drivers competing for the MBTA bonus cash prize are the ones with the purple squads and the purple splitters. And of course, this is the final race of the MBTA Triple Truck Challenge. So now, whoever wins the money is whoever wins the money. Yep. No more chance to compete for any more money, at least not bonus money anyway. Alrighty then. So the field behind here is they themselves. Yes, sir. So, word of note, you may know as Travis Pastrana is in this one. Yes, that is right. Travis Pastrana is racing in the NROL Goldfish Truck Series for the first time in quite a while. Travis Pastrana, he actually raced the season in the NRL Siemens Nash Series and then got out of that when it wasn't really his thing and it didn't really go well. But, of course, Travis Pastrana still ran the occasional race after that, and he's now back in the Goldfish Truck Series this weekend at the Papyrus Motorsports Park. So, yes. Let's give a bit of a welcome back for Travis Pastrana taking part in this race today. It's pretty far back, though, so he wasn't that good in qualifying, but I guess he just out to have a bit of fun today. So, it'll definitely be interesting to see at the end of the day, though, who can come out on top. Who's going to win the race, who's going to win the cash prize. Alright, well, we're about to run just a little bit as Pace Truck. Yeah, so right now, actually, Tyler Ankrum, the highest running driver of the MBTA qualifiers, and you've got the other guys, and Chandler Smith, and Marshall Burrow, and someone else a little bit further back. Yeah, I don't usually remember who's actually qualified. Yeah, it's Johnny Sauter, the winner from last week, and Chandler Smith, and I forget the fourth guy. Oh yeah, Marshall Bro, that's what it was. Alright, Pace Truck pulls off. Alright, field is about to come to the green flag, and Green flag is in the air for the MBTA Triple Truck Challenge, race number 3 at the Papyrus Motorsports Park. Zane Smith getting a bit of a launch here. And drivers following suit from behind. Garcia with a pretty decent run as well for second. Garcia, he was up there already, but now he's trying to go for a lead with a bit of an outside maneuver on Zane Smith. Oh, it's a little bit sketchy though. Yep, not quite gonna get in there. Gonna back out a little bit as Zane Smith takes the lead. Garcia though, he's coming back a little bit. Oh no, he's gonna back out again. Again, pretty risky. Well, it'd be a pretty decent idea to wait until the actual start-finish line. And Tyler Gillen though, not gonna wait too long though. He's trying to find a way around Garcia. And here we go, by the front straight for the first time. Zane Smith can lead them this time by. Ben Rhodes, though, looking to the inside of Zane Smith, and there he goes. Zane Smith scrapes the wall, and Ben Rhodes goes around him into first. Oh, only for a little bit, though, as Todd Gillen's now there on the inside lane. Ooh, Todd Gillen, he's trying not to give up, and there he goes, Todd Gillen with the run. Todd Gillen now, though, still in a side-by-side battle with Ben Rhodes. So trying to do things, nearly going back into the corner again. Ben Rhodes gonna have the inside lane. Todd Gillen still on the outside. And Todd Gillen gonna have the speed and momentum off of the corner. And Todd Gillen up to first. Alright. So Todd Gillen did a decent start this race. This race is a little bit short. Well, I say it's short. See, the thing about this race is that it seems short, but it's just the track is actually quite long. It's just so fast that you don't really notice how long it is. Todd Gillen scrapes the wall, and Ben Rhodes does look on the high line with Adam Garcia is going absolutely nuts. With the move, Adam Garcia. Ooh, yep, it's lots of sausages going on right now. Zane Smith to the very low line on Adam Garcia. Now these two are side by side going onto the straightaway here. And Time is Jeski as well trying to get into the action. Here is Johnny Sauter running for the MBTA Triple Truck Challenge this week. As Adam Garcia now prevails. Derek Kraus behind. And Zane Smith hang to Derek Kraus' outside lane. And Zane Smith, oh no, Zane Smith not quite able to get to Adam Garcia. Like I was saying, this race feels short, but the track is actually pretty long. It's just the track is also so fast that the laps go by pretty quickly. So this truly is the road course that drives like an oval. So Adam Garcia leads for now, but Zane Smith trying to find a way around him here. And Johnny Sauter as well with a run. Johnny Sauter, one of the drivers on the MBTA Triple Truck Challenge this week. And also last week's winner from April. Trying to make it 2 in a row. It's pretty early in the race to do that though. You know, Johnny Sauter would back to be in a prime position to also qualify for next week's MBTA Triple Truck Challenge, except there isn't one next week. This is the final MBTA Triple Truck Challenge of the season. Next week is just going to be a normal race for these guys, which will be the case all the way until the playoffs begin, which will be for a little while longer. Anyway, battle for second race on though. A couple of Thor Sport drivers now battling out with each other. Ben Rhodes and Johnny Sauter. It was actually pretty stacked coming off this corner here. Actually a bit of a run on leader Zane Smith. And here they go, going absolutely nuts, as they usually do, on the straightaway. And Johnny Sauter now goes to lead. Ben Rhodes tries to keep with him, but Ben Rhodes going to back out, as he probably doesn't want to collect his Thor Sport teammate, Johnny Sauter. And Johnny Sauter with the lead now. Now, of course, with how long this race is, pit stops, well, for one thing, you know, we won't see who's actually going to win until the very end of the race. But, of course, also pit stops, which could also very well change the outcome of this race, as we saw in the Seems Nice race. You know, Keisha Richardson, he came out of absolutely nowhere to win the Siemens Nash's race. Are we going to see a repeat of that today? Ooh, Ben Rhodes looking to low line of Johnny Sauter on this corner, but no, actually, Tyler Ankrum is going to get there first on Ben Rhodes. How about that? A couple of GMS trucks, actually, a few of them. Tyler Ankrum, Chase Purdy, Zane Smith. All going to go to the high line, actually. And now the MBTA triple truck drivers are actually up here as well, so this isn't just a race for the lead, this is a race for some extra cash. As Tyler Ankrum now trying to find a way around Johnny Sauter, and he's got a couple GMS drivers to help him out as well. Chase Purdy, even though he's running on a part-time schedule, he can help out here, and Zane Smith as well, running for the championship. But let's see if they can at least help their GMS teammate out today with some extra money. But so far, Johnny Sauter prevailing. You know, it's the first time in this MBTA Triple Truck Challenge actually that we've seen a driver do well 2 weeks in a row in the actual MBTA Triple Truck Challenge. You know, if only Austin qualify. Well, I mean, Austin's not really doing that well this week, but if only he was. You know, we still have yet to see this season an MBTA Triple Truck driver win the race and the cash prize. And right now, there's 2 of those drivers running for that position. And here is Tyler Ankrum now going low on Johnny Sauter. Johnny Sauter scraping the wall a little bit. And Tyler Ankrum now to lead as Johnny Sauter going to get stuck to the high line. Those GMS boys really not wanting to let them in. But Chase Purdy, though, might ditch his teammate here. And Chase Purdy gets around Tyler Ankrum. GMS now running 1, 2, 3, but they're not exactly working together now. And Chase Purdy now out to the lead in Papyrus Motorsports Park. Zane Smith trying to find a way around him though. But Chase Purdy prevailing as the leader for the time being. You know, Johnny didn't fall that far back, but you have to hustle if he wants to beat Tyler Ankrum. And Chase Purdy now in front. Not the first time we've seen the 24 car up here though. It's been the first time in a little while. Last time was Chase Sully winning the truck race way back at Las Vegas. And here we go again. Chase Purdy scrapes the wall time, going absolutely nuts. Says goodbye to his GMS teammates. And Tyler Ankrum now to the lead. Here comes Tom Majeski, a driver that I have somehow not really talked about that much this season. Or at all, really. Tom Majeski's been actually having a pretty garbage season for Nice Motorsports. Let's see if he can turn it around today. And he's got the iRacing sponsorship as well. This is actually a bit of a home race for iRacing, as iRacing is based in Massachusetts. So, I'm sure the guys over at iRacing would be very happy to see the driver win today's race. It would also be Tommy Jesse's first time in the season that actually looks quite good in a race. I'm sure we're not too deep into the season, as this is the Truck Series 10 races in. Well, I mean, it's still kind of deep into the season, considering, you know, this is the 25 race season. This is the 10th one out of 25. And Tommy Jesse, though, is going to jump out here. He's got Ben Rhodes contending with going to the first corner. He's going to back out. And Thomas Jeske now to the lead at the Papyrus Motorsports Park. Having said that, seems the top 6 actually pulled a little bit of a gap on the field behind. Just a little bit of a gap. But let's see how long these front runners can keep up this gap. Tommy Jesse, though, doing a pretty decent job at holding this lead. At least for this lap. Oh, it chips the wall a little bit. Ben Rhodes. You know, Ben Rhodes could totally send it going into that corner there, but I guess he doesn't want to risk it too much. I mean, I can kind of understand. You know, we still have quite a ways to go in this race. This may be lap number 9, but there's only 22 laps in this race. And Derek Kraus going low, but Ben Rhodes going to steal that spot and close the door on Derek Kraus to take the lead here. And Tommy just got to surrender the lead for the time being, as Ben Rhodes now moves to the front. And here is Derek Kraus. That's well weighing in second. And Derek Kraus that's going to try to go for the lead here in this corner. But he can't quite send it in. I mean, it is pretty early in the race to actually come in and, you know, send it. Might see that on the last lap, though. And here we go again. A pretty good opportunity for Derek Kraus. Send it into the corner. Again, backs off, but like I said, it's early in the race. Actually, we have a bit of a battle here between Chevy, Ford, and Toyota. Right now, the Ford is prevailing. Now, it's a matter of which side are you on. Are you a Ford guy, a Toyota guy, or a GM guy? Or a Chevy guy in general. Anyway, well, looks like they're about to go 3 wide here. Ooh, kind of, sort of, maybe. Dane Smith running high. Time is just going low. And Derek Kraus is going to have the lead here. And here's Tyler Ankrum. Tamazeski in a bit of a battle with Ben Rhodes. Well, the battle might come to an end here going to this Banks corner here. Yeah, Tamazeski having to give up a couple spots here. Oh no, he's still going to keep it going side by side with Zane Smith. And here is Christian Ekes. Looks like some drivers from behind now just getting up here now. Oh yes, they've caught up. So this time by, we're going to reach the halfway point in this race. And Derek Kraus is going to have to lead this time by. Here comes a few drivers, all of them going together. Oh, they split up a little bit as Ben Rhodes can get a good enough run on time with Tyler Ankrum. And he's going to succeed, actually. Ben Rhodes with a very big move. Going to move up 2 spots in that first corner. And Zane Smith falls behind. But Tyler Ankrum actually doing a pretty good job at holding his ground on Zane Smith. Again, these two are teammates, but we'll see how well they are teammates in this race. Now Zane Smith and Tyler Ankrum going together through this banked corner. It looks like Zane Smith though going to prevail This corner has time. I'm gonna back off just a little bit. He does get a hustle bit though. He doesn't want to lose too many spots. I mean, he's got Tom Majeski and Chandler Smith to worry about, and the whole rest group behind him like they're gonna try something. Yep, here they come. Yep, double wide in the first corner. It sure is quite the race. Here you go, back by the front straightaway once again. St. Smith with a bit of a push from Tom Majeski. Wow, tandem drafting on a road course. Not something to see every day. Wow. Tandem drafting on a road course. That's the type of thing you see at Daytona or Talladega. Or any other super speedway. But Zane Smith, with some help from Tom Majeski, a couple of safety drivers working together. And this is good for both drivers as they have not scored a win or really looked that good. But Zane Smith, who has got to lead with Tom Majeski though, might go low. Oh, here's Adam Garcia. Oh, he makes a little bit of a bump with Tom Majeski. Adam Garcia actually might get a bit of help here from William Seaman. Nope. Okay, here we go. And there he goes. Adam Garcia now goes low as people can't make up their mind. And here is Johnny Sauter now back up here. But Adam Garcia back to the lead. And William Seaman waiting behind. This race still wide open. So. Oh, let's shake the wall a little bit. Yeah, William Seaman again gonna be a little bit patient here and not quite do anything insane. Here we go to the first final corner. Yeah, that draft though between that two truck tango. No, I saw a little bit earlier. I wonder if we'll see that again. I mean, I can imagine if that came down to the last lap. Oh, it might happen again. I mean, I'm gonna see. I mean, William Seaman had the speed, but couldn't quite get it to the line. But here comes Zane Smith, and here's Tom Majeski as well. A lot of drivers who could potentially win this race. William Seaman, he's actually been on a few good runs. After his blow up from Daytona, he has come back. I was looking for his first win in the Goldfish Truck Series, 10 races in. But still anyone's race. I honestly just can't put my finger on anyone who could win right now. Oh, here's Zane Smith. Might have a good run here. William Seaman. Oh no, he's not. Actually, that close behind. And Zane Smith actually gonna wait until after the start finish line to make the move. And here he goes. Some more move. A little bit of help though from Johnny Sauter. And Zane Smith still now out in front. And here's Johnny Sauter. Yes, sir. Johnny Sauter now trying to keep up with Zane Smith. But it's still hard to tell who's going to win. We have 6 laps to go this time by. So we're almost at the climax of the race, and yet it's so close yet so far. Here comes Johnny Sauter. Ooh, William Seaman that goes to the low line before Johnny Sauter can. Okay, 3 wide for the lead. Almost 4 wide. 4 wide for the lead. As Tom McDiz goes all the way to the bottom lane with some help from M. Garcia's behind him. And Tom Majeski going to move all the way up to the front. Here is Tom Majeski out in front. But William Seaman, he's going to the inside. Ooh, he's not going to give up. He's not going to give in, though. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like William Seaman going to give in. Tom Majeski, now your leader. Tom Majeski really hasn't been that good this season, which is kind of insane thing about, because he was actually kind of decent for Roush Family Racing last year in the Siemens National Series. This year he's running full time in the Truck Series, and yet not quite able to put a good race together just yet until today. Here comes William Seaman now going by Ty Majeski. 2-car tango on the low line. Johnny Sauter and Zane Smith help each other out, and he's going to propel Johnny Sauter to the lead. 2-truck tango working out pretty well. 5 to go. And Johnny Sauter out to the lead at the Papyrus Motorsports Park, with Zane Smith falling behind. Johnny Sauter trying to go for the big cash. But he still has another 4.5 laps left to go, so anything can happen. Johnny Sauter actually has a decent gap on Aaron's bottom, but there's no way he's going to keep that for another 4 laps. Face looks like he's probably going to lose on the straightaway as drivers drafting together. Here we go. Okay. It's a 3-truck tango now with quite the speed. Now they're preparing William Seaman to lead, and Adam Garcia, though, going to try to steal the position here. Adam Garcia now appears. Here is Christian Ekes. Once again, a driver that I haven't really spoken about much today. Here he is up here in 3rd now. Christian Ekes hasn't had a good season at all. Johnny Sauter actually lost a lot of ground there. But now side by side battle going to this back corner here between William Seaman and Adam Garcia. And Ty Majeski as well, trying to compete for the lead. Here's Grant Enfield, another driver that I've barely spoken about. Adam Garcia with the lead off the corner. Next, he went from 4th to 1st that last lap. But this is the point in the race where your position really matters. 3 laps to go. William Seaman gonna dive beneath Adam Garcia. He's got Noah behind him. It's a pretty risky maneuver, although Grant Enfinger, another driver that I haven't really spoken about until now. Here he is up here in 3rd, and Johnny Sauter making his way back up to the field. Man, this is insane with 3 laps to go. Grant Enfinger now on the inside of William Seaman. At time he's there as well. This race for the win is on now. Grant and Finger side by side with William Seaman. Oh, but once again, the inside line going to prevail here as William Seaman had the inside line going to this corner. And as a result, he is now up in the first. Still anybody's race. All the field behind William Seaman going to back off a little bit. They're going side by side. A lot of action going on. Dave Smith goes to the low line. As he goes very low. And once again, the Thor Sport trucks came back together. Actually, a lot of Fords up here now. 2 laps to go. M. Garcia goes low. Grand Finger goes even lower. Man, it's still anybody's race. But Adam Garcia now with the lead. The Grant Finger not looking, or not too far behind, looking for a way around him. But it's likely going to come down to the final lap. Could we see another crazy move? Here we go. About to approach the final corner. This is going to make or break the race for Adam Garcia and drivers following. 2 truck tango on the low line. Grand Finger, Tom and JC working together. This is it. And Grand Finger goes to the low line, and Tom Majeski goes even lower. Tom Majeski trying to get a very good run. Tom Majeski with a bit of help from Zane Smith. But it looks like he won't get there in time. And Grant Finger holding the lead for now. Oh man, Grant Finger has this lead on the final lap. The drivers behind them might be able to form a 2-truck tango and make a crazy move. That would be Tommy Jesse's only chance at actually getting past Grant Finger, unless he can get to the back of him and overtake him into the final corner. Ooh, what to do for the drivers behind. There you can see the position. Has Grant Finger have it in the bag. Here we go. Two more corners of this, or one more corner. Here we go. Final corner is coming up. Tom Majeski has the speed, but he can't quite get to the back end of Grant Finger. Although now they're forming a 2-truck tango behind Grant Finger between Tom Majeski and Zane Smith. This could come down to the wire here. Grant Finger has the lead, but the 2 Chevys behind him might try to form a tango. And here they come. Tom Majeski trying to form a run from Zane Smith, but it's not going to be enough. And Grant Finger will win the MBTA Triple Truck Challenge race number 3 from the Papyrus Motorsports Park. I mean, it came down to the wire. Half a truck length was the gap for Grant Finger. But ultimately, Grant Finger is your winner of the day. And it's a good day for Thor Sport all around, as their other driver, Johnny Sauter, wins the MBTA Triple Truck Challenge, the final one of the season for the Truck Series. So, and yeah, St. Thor Sports had a pretty good day, and actually that's 2 wins in a row for Thor Sport, as Johnny Sauter won last week's race at the April Super Speedway, and Grant Finger gonna win one this week. So 2 in a row for Thor Sport, and it's a double win today for them as well, as one of the drivers wins the race and one of the other drivers wins the MBTA Triple Truck Challenge for Papyrus. Almost came down to time with Jesse, though. I thought he and Zane Smith would have been able to form a good enough draft, and they did it earlier on in the race, but they just couldn't do it when it mattered the most. And ultimately, Tommy Dixon is going to come up very short to his first win of the season. I'm mistaken, there's nothing to be ashamed about, but I just think it could have been a victory if they would have just done it, planned out just a little bit better. Well, still a pretty good turnout either way. So, I guess now to give you your finishing positions for this race. It actually almost came down to a pretty close battle though between the MBTA Triple Truck Challenge. Johnny Sauter almost got beat by, well, kind of almost got beat by Chandler Smith, who was making his way through the field, but unfortunately Chandler Smith and the rest of the guys behind him will not take the Triple Truck Challenge this year. Anyway, so Grant Finger though wins the race with Tom Jesse coming on second, Zane Smith third, Chase Purdy fourth, William Seaman fifth, Johnny Sauter sixth, Adam Garcia seventh, Chandler Smith eighth, Christian Nick is ninth, Chase Dunbar 10th, Cody Quigley 11th, Austin Hill 12th, Derek Cross 13th, Ben Rhodes 14th, Brad Moffitt 15th, Tom Ankrum 16th, Isaac Nordic 17th, Spencer Davis 18th, Mitchell Collins 19th, Gabe Don 20th, Paul Jackson 21st, Todd Gillen 22nd, John Hunter Nemechek 23rd, Christopher Braga 24th, Dick DeLillo 25th, Sheldon Creed 26th, Lone Gold 27th, Tanner Gray 28th, Austin myself 29th, Steve Fogelman 30th, Stuart Friesen 31st, Marshall Burrow 32nd, Spencer Boyd 33rd, Nelly Decker 34th, Travis Persona 35th, Brett Phillips 36th, Brandon Poole 37th, Tim Veith 38th, Cody Robaugh 39th, Matt Crafton 40th, Jordan Hanson 44th, and Angelica Rush comes home with the last place finish in this race. Alrighty then, well that is it for the MBTA Triple Truck Challenge for the Truck Series. We still of course have the Cup race tomorrow, but that is it for the Truck Series. Of course, they still have one more race in the state of Massachusetts for them, but that'll just be a regular-ish race. It won't be an MBTA Triple Truck Challenge, but it will still be something of an interesting race. But that's all for today. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. It'll be interesting to see how the Cup Series race here tomorrow. But again, that's it for today, and I will see you in whatever I make next.